Now, we are a great country. Let nobody doubt that. We are a great country. We rarely say this because it's not in our British nature to be boastful. But it does need repeating from time to time, doesn't it? Especially when times are tough and crises distort our perspective. Because there is plenty to be optimistic about, even if our party is in need of some hard truths. The United Kingdom's contribution to the world isn't flawless. No country's is. But it is unparalleled. In the 17th century, we pioneered the political system, parliamentary democracy, that keeps national peace. And in the 18th and the 19th century, we forged the economic system, a set of laws and institutions and cultural beliefs that create genuine wealth here and across the world. That is why, unlike almost every other country on earth, on these isles, it has been over the last 300 years that the only revolution that we created was the Industrial Revolution. Our greatness is not, though, it is not just past. Our greatness is present. A while ago, we were inventing the steam engine, the modern railway. We were inventing penicillin. Today, we're at the forefront of AI, of life sciences, of new technologies, of biomedicine. 80 years ago, British soldiers were fighting to liberate Europe from tyranny. Today, British soldiers are training Ukrainian troops, once again, helping to keep the flame of European liberty and freedom alight. That is a great thing. We are a great country. Whatever anyone says, I will always be proud of our country's history, and I'll always have faith in its future. But we would be in denial, wouldn't we, if we didn't today, having seen what we've seen, observing the country and the world as it is, if we didn't admit to ourselves that the greatness of our country is under threat. Over the last few decades, here and across the West, a set of complex and interlocking challenges have steadily built up that are threatening our future. Our economy has been growing too slowly, and as growth has fallen, taxes have risen. And despite having more of our money than ever before, too much of the British state simply isn't working. Our NHS has a fifth more money, a fifth more nurses, a fifth more doctors than it did just 5 years ago. And yet, our hospitals treat no more patients. Too much of our state is sclerotic. Our justice system, our universities, our welfare system, they are not working for the British people. Now, Keir Starmer, he thinks that the answer is ever higher taxes, more regulation, more borrowing. Now, do you remember? There was a time when Ed Miliband promised to install the Edstone in Downing Street. It was grey, it was inflexible, it was full of empty promises. Well, he finally got what he wanted, didn't he? He got it in Keir Starmer. But we face challenges today which are more than just that. Our country isn't working well enough for our young people. Young Britons don't have the future that I want to give them. And there are people and places that Westminster finds it very easy to forget. The white working class boys being failed, who are falling behind in their exams. The proud towns and smaller cities, often far from London, like the one I grew up in Wolverhampton. They're in need of more than just a lick of paint right now. The social contract of our country has frayed. It is in danger of breaking. And I will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes to repair and rebuild that social contract. That is what our party needs to do.